Welcome engineers of Alpine. Today's problem is the Singapore Grand Prix for round 2 of Championship 94. If you did not see the previous episode, check out the top right corner because spoilers in 3, 2, 1. We drove into the back of Max while he had a lockup and we got front wing damage, which we pitted for, and the game did not replace. So we pit again, and then we got more front wing damage, so we pit again. And in the end, we finished 16th. Hopefully Singapore will go much better. I don't see what could go wrong. It is raining, forecast rain though, and Singapore hasn't been the best at Grand Prix for me recently. So, but I have one around here, and I'm pretty sure I can again. So, you know the format. Again, I don't have a lot of time, so it's going to be some audio overlay, but a full video editing. Anyway, first practice lap of the weekend on the hard tyres. Into turn 1, pretty good on the apex. Nice through turn 2, into turn 3, not touching the apex, touching the curb, which is good. Nice run on the outside, heading into turn 4, braking just as the curb begins, into the apex, just touching the apex curbing. Heading down the back straight then, ERS, DRS, keep right, brake at 100, down, into turn 5, miss the apex a little bit, into turn 6, braking at the marshal board, missing the apex just a little bit, so it's not the cleanest of laps so far, into turn 7, braking again at the marshal zone, nice to clip the apex, heading down into the old Singapore sling then, braking 50 metres, touched curb on the left hand side, don't put power on too early. Into turn 10, touch the curb a little bit, you don't really want to do that, same with turn 11. Into the hairpin then, turn 13 I believe it's officially called. Don't touch the curb on the left and open the DRS as soon as we get past the acceleration zone. Into turn 14, braking 100 metres, miss the apex a little bit, don't go too wide because you will invalidate your lap. Heading on to turn 15 and then straight. Head into turn 16, 17, braking just before the 50 metres, touch the curbs of both apexes, and then that is the lap. Around the final 2 corners, just a downshift and flat out. And it puts us P3 with a 34.0, which is kind of expected on the hard tyres, of course. And for whatever reason, I had to cut out more laps because I accidentally added some. Anyway. Qualifying's wet, and here you are watching the end of the first lap in Q1. First lap is only good enough to put us P10, so we're going to go again for a second lap, and I normally do in the wets anyway. Going again, quite green in the delta, about a second, and it puts us P4, which should be cool. Which should be good enough for Q1. We do go again though, because conditions improve to inters, and we go from P12 to P7. And then on the second lap we go a little bit of a mistake on the final corner, but we do go from P11 to P2, which is good that we went out for those 2 laps, because otherwise we probably would have been knocked out in Q1, which would have been a terrible race. Into Q2 then, still winters but not raining as heavy. First lap puts us P1. P1 though. Which is a pretty good lap if you ask me. Second lap, come in, track dry, P1, onto the dries, Q3. And onto P1 again. Into Q3 we go, 7 tenths clear of Verstappen. It should be an easy pole. Let's see if we go get it. First lap, banker lap of course. And we come across the line with a 31.3 in P1. 31.3. P1, which is pretty good. Then we go for our second lap at the end of the session. Let's see if we can maintain our P1. Heading into turn 1, braking at 100 metre board, in a touch and curb just a little bit. Have to go round the outside of the Mercedes that's parked right on the apex of turn 3, meaning we are already down on the delta. Heading into turn 4, brake at the curbing, go all over the apex curb and get on the power as soon as we can. Impeding penalties would be cool. Braking at 100 metres into turn 5, and then clipping the curbing at both the apex and exit. Turn 6, brake at the marshal zone, hit the apex curb on the right. Into turn 7, just kiss the apex and we head toward turn 9. Braking just before the 50 meters, hitting the curbing on the left. Going to turn 10, going all over the curbing, not really ideal, but it will do for now. Turn 12, braking, keep left as left as you can, out the corner, open DRS, down towards turn 14, I'm assuming, I don't know. Braking 100 meters, clip the, just missed wide, went wide of the apex and on the exit, heading in towards the final chicane then. Look for our brake zone, brake it just before the 50, go a little bit deep into the corner, should be fine because we're still green on the delta, about a tenth and a half up, heading into the final two corners, throw it in there, and
there
we
was 6
will
tenths in
stay
that lap. I could have done a 30.
P1. Yes, okay. In the end it's fine, because we've got 7 tenths to Lewis Hamilton in second place, so we are pretty good for the race. So anyway, just as I did in Australia, I'm going to hand you over
Straight into the
to my
race
stream self, and then I'll catch you after the race at the end.
You only ran in the wet.
So yeah, it should be a good one. Rain at the end, P1. What can go wrong?
If there be rain
Let's
at
go
the
get
end,
points
I'm actually
for the first time this season.
Not too against running softs at the end, but obviously we're just going to put a conservative strat on and then we put a push flat. So yeah, 23, 23 and then 28. So we go for another conservative strat because obviously that one's too slow. 19. Now at the moment we're going for this. Everyone's on the mediums, so we'll judge it by when they pit, what tyres they're thinking of going to for the end of the race. Like I said, I'm going to mainly focus on max. I can run a little bit less fuel. Not going to run too much. Yeah. It's Singapore, so we're fine. Hopefully the rain does come at the end of the race, if it is going to come. That forecast looks like it's not going to, so that's really good. So we can just focus on our race, do the best we can, try and beat Max, but most importantly get some points on the board. Okay, this time mark. There's going to be a race of defence. I need to use ERS when I need it. Not down every straight.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
On me, of course. I know Lewis's was fine. But was mine. Keep this up 6 more times, 10 more times, 9 more times. Extra 2% may not seem that helpful, but it will be. One, two, three. I see 3. What I can say is 10 laps till the pit stop though. Some of the softs are in. I think, maybe. Lewis in.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Yeah, straight
We're
nine.
going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
Hey, my prediction was correct. So no penalty for the incident with Lewis, that's good.
You only have to stop once now, one stop left.
Not quite the plan I had in mind, but it'll be fine.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment, just be careful.
Can I have a race without damage, please?
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Right, you've been pushing your luck on track limits too much, and we've been given a 3-second penalty.
Oh, fuck off.
Copy that.
Sorry for the swearing.
The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it.
Well, we need to go to the end now.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Remaining. The car ahead has damaged the front wing, but it seems fairly minor. And the time last lap was a 1:40.2.
Maybe I should pit with these guys when they pit at the end. We've lost him.
See, 0.7 seconds. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
On. Even when they pit, that will be nowhere. Because they'll just instantly repass us.
Over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Wonderful. I don't know if I can provide 10 minutes though. 15 most likely.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Getting later and later, I'm going to box it off.
Okay, we can...
What a joke. What an absolute joke. How the...
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
I didn't know where the Ferrari was. It was worth a shot.
Conditions, the track's getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early.
We'll be much slower if we move on to inters full stop. Well, there goes points. As if I was going to get any anyway. You can. Yeah, whatever.
Bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
Stupid, come on. I had this race in the bag.
Stuff from Red Bull
I had this way. Oh, come on.
Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves? Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they.
I really need to find a way of not spoiling the result at the beginning of the episode, beginning of the race. In the end, we had quite a shocking race. Had to come into pit 2 extra times, I'd say. Everyone done a free stop, which I guess is what we did. But we came in for our second stop way too early, and technically we didn't even need a third stop ourselves. So there was an extra pit stop in there for us. In the constructors, we are 9th. Don't want to talk about the drivers. Damn it, I didn't swap them around. Yeah, we are 20th with 0 points. This is the worst start we have had to a season yet. So the less said the better. And also a lot of track limit penalties. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you with one clip. I'd also like you to take note of the gap to Verstappen, because there were so many mistakes that we made this race.
Already you can see I'm too far
This
left.
one's the worst one, though. Yeah, I'm also going to leave you with the stream to give you the outro as well. Bye, enjoy.
China next, okay. Oh great, practice is wet. Oh well, I'll see you all tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Next week. That should be better. We'll be making setups for the next 2 Grand Prix, Chinese and Japanese. Those 2 races should go better, but I can't promise anything. If you did enjoy me screwing up my own race, be sure to follow on both YouTube and Twitch. And whatever else you want to do. I don't care at the moment. Bye.